I was on my Instagram the other day and I saw a post. You could call this a local legend, if you will. I think it fits the criteria. Hang on. A legend is a traditional, unverified story handed down from the past. Gosh darn it, if this ain't a local legend. Disneyland, Oklahoma. I came across this post, which is a screenshot of a Wikipedia article, which says Disneyland, Oklahoma. Disneyland was an amusement park founded by Zachariah Richard in 1987. It got the name after it was discovered that the patent for the real Disneyland park had the name misspelled as Disneyland with 2 I's. Zachariah won the legal battle against Disney and the park was open for 35 years. The park was destroyed after the International Space Station fell on it in 2022. That would be an Okie's luck. I was 99% sure that this was false information. Fake news, if you will. So I did a quick Google search. And to my surprise, we actually do have a Disney in Oklahoma. It's just a small town, though, called Disney, Oklahoma. Don't get me wrong, it looks beautiful. Other than me finding that we did actually have a Disney Oklahoma, not a Disneyland, but a Disney, I start seeing news articles asking the same question. Was Disneyland Oklahoma a real thing? The internet wonders. I guess enough people had either reached out to local legislation, had, spiked enough charts on the Google Trend searches, enough to where a few different local newses had to clarify, had to stop the spread, had to stop the spread of the misinformation. If you couldn't figure, the news articles basically just explain that this was not true. The International Space Station did not crash. Spoiler alert. Sorry. But and it especially didn't fall on a fake amusement park in Oklahoma. There would already be a movie about it. I can see Mark Wahlberg starring in that now. You know, if he wasn't busy with the Odyssey. And, to everybody's credit, this does look like a believable screenshot of a real article that would be on Wikipedia. But after doing a little digging, a little internets, and a little sleuthing, I came to find the real article that this was about. And it was about the Bowcraft Amusement Park because it shares the same thumbnail. And I'm going to believe that this is somewhat factual. Anyways, this is a amusement park in New Jersey. I believe it closed. Yeah, it closed in October 2018. Also, after doing a little sleuthing, this I haven't seen the show, but this is apparently probably a BoJack Horseman meme also, because apparently in the show BoJack Horseman, they go through a similar joke. Yeah, apparently there's a joke about the misspelling of Disneyland or Disney or something in the show, and they try to use that loophole, much like how they're trying to abuse the loophole in this fake article. So, must be a BoJack Horseman fan, this Zachariah Richard. So, was there a Disneyland, Oklahoma? No, unfortunately not. At least not yet. And I do see how people can think this is somewhat believable. As crazy as times are, I wouldn't be surprised if in 2022 I just simply missed that the International Space Station hit a fake Disneyland in Oklahoma. After my only knowledge of Oklahoma being Tiger King, I would definitely believe a story like this. Not to mention the format's right. It's just wacky enough, and it has that bit of humor in it. And like I said, it's just a little internet. It's just a little internet misinformation. This is the good misinformation on the internet, in my humble opinion. In the same vein, there is talk of a big new amusement park destination set to open up in Oklahoma, called like the Heartland of America or something like that. It's not run by Disney, I don't think, but I think some people looked this up, saw that that's opening, and maybe like made a connection that they're rebuilding or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, just some good old classic misinformation. I think much like any good local legend, it just boils down to somebody lying. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you had just as much fun as I did. I hope I was able to enlighten you a little bit. Maybe you'd never heard about this story. Maybe you can go on to spread some misinformation yourself. Tell your friends that there's a Disneyland, Oklahoma, because I think it's a hoot and a half. So, anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Be sure to follow me on anything and everything at EXX47. Be sure to follow me on anything and everything at EXX47. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really means a whole lot. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.